What's up, guys? Sanitary here. Thanks for watching. So, it's not shocking news to anyone out there that America and in even other parts of the world are getting more overweight, more obese, and more morbidly obese. Kids are getting type 2 diabetes at an earlier age. Kids aren't as active and they're eating more. And if you've ever come across a person who's really, really overweight or obese, or you've seen it on TV, a natural inclination is to say to yourself or even out loud or to the person, why do you keep eating so much? Why are you being a pig? Why can't you just eat a little bit less, have a little bit more self control, and work out more? If you've had these thoughts roam in your head, you're probably not the first person to think that. But with that being said, one of the reasons why I want to do this video is that I wanted to kind of give you guys a different perspective on this whole obesity and epidemic, excuse me. And one common denominator that I have observed for people that are significantly overweight, I'm not talking about the person who is only like 10 pounds, 15 pounds, has a little bit of a beer gut, or if you're a female and you have a little bit of a cellulite, or you're just a middle-aged guy who's really, really busy with family and you've pounded too many beers on the weekend. I'm not talking about that person. I'm talking about the person who is, 400 or 500 pounds, 400 pounds overweight, morbidly obese. And one common denominator that I notice is that there always seems to be some level of trauma within that person, usually at a younger age, whether it's physical trauma, sexual abuse, abandonment issues, whatever it is. They seem to use food basically kind of like a drug addict has a lot of trauma, and a lot of drug addicts, excuse me, have some form of trauma, and they use drugs to numb their pain. Very similarly to a food addict, they use the food for emotional support, and it's basically like their own friend. Even though food obviously doesn't constitute a real person, you kind of catch what I'm saying. They use that food as a best friend because it never lets them down. So yeah, I just wanted you guys and gals to be a little bit more cognizant and aware, if not already, if you do come across someone who's overweight. And unfortunately, like in the comment section of YouTube, especially behind a computer, it's easy to criticize and just put that person down. Putting a person down usually doesn't help. With that being said, I do agree that there comes a point in everyone's life that you need to take personal responsibility. So if you are watching this video and you are significantly overweight, or maybe you're not even that overweight, maybe a couple pounds, but you're an emotional eater, definitely try to seek professional help, because once you get this right, everything else will fall into place. If you don't get this right, then a lot of those emotions will probably keep popping up. And during times of duress and stress, you will resort back to overeating. So that's my 2 cents for this video. So having a better understanding and a little bit more compassion never hurt anyone. But I did want to reiterate once again that there comes a point where people need to take personal responsibility. I don't believe that just because you've had a lot of painful experiences, and I do feel for you, I truly, truly do, but this doesn't mean that you should get a free pass and be able to slowly eat your way to death, especially when it not only affects you, but it affects other people, family members, and other taxpayer money. But that's for another discussion. Love to hear your thoughts and comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.